Stop what you're doing right now. There is a 100% chance you are currently breathing the same air molecules that were once inside the lungs of Julius Caesar, Cleopatra, or even a Tyrannosaurus rex. Your reality is far stranger than you've been led to believe, and by the end of this video, you will never look at a glass of water, a piece of fruit, or even your own reflection the same way again. We've scoured the deepest archives of science and history to bring you facts so bizarre they feel like glitches in the Matrix. Stick around until the end, because I'm going to reveal the one fruit you've likely eaten this week that is technically a radioactive weapon. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about the incredible machine you're currently inhabiting. Your brain is the most complex structure in the known universe, but did you know its storage capacity is virtually limitless? Neuroscientists at the Salk Institute discovered that the human brain has a memory capacity equivalent to 1 quadrillion bytes, that's a petabyte. To put that into perspective, if your brain were a digital video recorder, it could hold 3 million hours of high-definition TV shows. You'd have to leave the TV running for more than 300 years to use up all that storage. Yet, you still can't remember where you put your keys this morning. Now, look up at the night sky. When you look at the stars, you are literally looking back in time. The light from the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, takes over 4 years to reach us. Some of the stars you see tonight might have exploded and died thousands of years ago, but their ghost light is still traveling through the vacuum of space to reach your eyes. But here's the real kicker: if an alien in a galaxy 65 million light-years away looked at Earth through a powerful enough telescope right now, they wouldn't see you. They would see dinosaurs. Space isn't just a place, it's a time machine. Let's move back to Earth, specifically to the timeline of human history. Our sense of time is often completely warped. We think of ancient Egypt as ancient, but did you know that Cleopatra lived closer to the invention of the iPhone and the moon landing than she did to the building of the Great Pyramid of Giza? And while we're on the subject of ancient things, let's talk about sharks. Sharks are older than trees. The earliest evidence of shark scales dates back 450 million years, while the first trees didn't appear until about 350 million years ago. Have you ever wondered why we value gold so much? It's not just because it's shiny. Gold is extraterrestrial. Almost every bit of gold found on Earth arrived here via asteroid impacts billions of years ago. It's the result of neutron stars colliding. If you find this level of knowledge valuable, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's the fastest way to increase your cognitive wealth and stay ahead of the curve in a world full of noise. Now, let's talk about the ocean, the final frontier on Earth. We have better maps of the surface of Mars and the Moon than we do of our own ocean floor. Deep down in the Mariana Trench, the pressure is so intense it's like having an elephant stand on your thumb. Did you know that you are mostly empty space? If you removed all the empty space from the atoms that make up every human being on Earth, the entire population of 8 billion people would fit inside the volume of a single sugar cube. Let's shift to something delicious: honey. Honey is the only food that truly lasts forever. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and, get this, it's still perfectly edible. On the flip side, let's look at the cashew. You've never seen a cashew in its shell at the grocery store, and there's a deadly reason for that. Cashews belong to the same family as poison ivy. The shell contains urushiol, a toxic resin. What about your own body? You are a walking ecosystem. In fact, there are more bacterial cells in your body than there are human cells. These bacteria in your gut can actually influence your mood, your cravings, and your personality. Moving on to the animal kingdom, let's look at the blue whale. Its heart is the size of a bumper car, and its tongue alone weighs as much as a whole elephant. But despite their massive size, they can't swallow anything larger than a grapefruit. Now, for the radioactive fruit I mentioned earlier. Bananas. Bananas are naturally radioactive because they are rich in potassium-40. If you brought a truckload of bananas past a radiation sensor at a port, you might actually trigger a nuclear alert. Now that you've watched this video, you're going to start noticing these facts in your daily life through the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. your perception has been permanently altered. Subscribe now and join our community of truth seekers. Until next time, stay curious.